Brethren, I pray you sing a new song. Sing praise in the assembly of the righteous. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let the high praise of God be on the mouths of the saints and a two-edged sword in their hands to execute vengeance on the demonic nations and punishments on those peoples, to bind their kings with chains. Dishonor have all his saints. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sing to him a new song.
So what's wrong with them? That's all they've been taught.
Okay. Who that is? Who's that? We worship the Almighty God. Can I answer the question real quick? About that was you, right? About the people in the church, right?
Yeah.
Why did they die? Let me read this real quick. This is the book Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. So it's a time for some people to die, man. That's the Most High's judgment. All right, I can't say when that brother gonna die. Only the person that's like, Lord forbid this happen. Let's say this brother leave here tonight and he lose his life, but everybody else still alive. When I'm like, why he just died off? Well, that was the Most High's judgment on him.
Right, I got a quick precept. Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come with the Lord. So all these come with the Lord. He the one that give you life. He the one that can put you to death. He the one that allow you to prosper or put you through adversity. All these things come with the Lord. He can do as thou wilt. Just like
So all of our people, it seems like we are going to be dead gone before we can actually get back to what y'all saying. Right? Because not only are our enemies, the white man, whoever, and the people in power killing us, and then we killing ourselves, but then also we get judged.
Hey, that's the devil, man.
We're getting judged by God, like the people in the church, because we're coming up, we're living our life with positivity, but coming up we learn something like Christianity, and that's what we grew up on generations, and then we get right. We already falling rapidly. So then
When you say we, who is we?
our people.
Right, we agree. Our people been fell long time ago.
Okay.
When you talk about, hold on, brother,
saying,
you talk about 400 years of slavery already. They been
That's
fell.
why I said
We never got back up after that.
We've been getting killed for decades and centuries by the white man. Then now we come to the time where we killing each other, and then now, with Spidey Green happening, our people are getting judged by God and being killed. So I'm saying, is there
the judgment been happening?
Okay, but now the process is speeding up.
That's right.
Like everything is speeding up. Right.
So what I'm saying is, it's seeming like to me we ain't even got no time to really just come back and right.
Say that again, brother. Say that again.
We ain't got no time.
Huh?
We ain't got no time. But what I'm saying is, I don't feel like that's all of our fault, because you got the powers that we can't even fight properly that are killing us off, and then on top of that, now, like you said, the Kurds got us killing each other. So it's like,
Can I read this for you, brother?
go ahead.
This is the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 11. And that knowing the time that is now, it is high time to wake out of sleep. And for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So that's why we coming out. That's why we coming out, because we feel it through the spirit. Now is the time, man.
And you saying you feel like it's not going to happen quick enough in our lifetime, right? The only way to speed that up is you come on this side and teach more people.
That's right. 2 on 1.
Hey, get this off.
Why is all of a sudden now this the time though, and people been teaching this?
Nobody, you can't show me nobody teaching what we doing right now. You can't do it.
That's why this Bible haven't been around. This Bible haven't been getting taught. These certain
No.
Bibles haven't
What
been
I'm
getting
saying
taught. What I'm saying before
what I'm saying is you ain't gonna find. I dare you go to a Christianity church and they're telling you that Christ was a black man. You got to follow the commandments. You got to have faith in Him. You got to follow His words. You got to have faith in works. They're not gonna tell you that.
This is
Okay, I understand that.
Acts chapter 7.
I'm not saying that, but they're not preaching it though.
I understand that, but why? So y'all not the only ones preaching this, correct?
Other Israelites are.
They barely even they barely even teach the word. Everything they point to is to pay your tithes and offering. That's what church is all the way about. That's
Teach
and this is for years. since I've been a little kid. Everything is about tithes and offerings.
Cut.
Tithes and
I
offerings.
got
I can piggyback. Let me piggyback real quick. And if the commandments are done away with, why they still got that commandment?
That you gotta pay tithes.
Teach
That's a commandment. That's a commandment. But they say the commandments are done away with, but they still keep that.
But I don't believe tithes and offering is well.
See, y'all
I don't
believe
that.
tithes.
I believe tithes and offering is what if this is right what y'all are doing and doing right by y'all people. I believe that's paying your tithe. Now, if you can give me, I don't even really know the real definition.
What's y'all
of tithe,
definition
so
of
if you
that?
can give me that, then I'll believe that it's money.
What's your
I got
definition?
this real quick. This is Acts chapter 7 and verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Teach,
As saith the prophet, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord, or what is the place of my rest? So the Most High, he don't dwell in temples. It says, in the midst of two or three, there I am.
We at church right now.
Come on, we at church right now.
Hey, and just to go back to the main point, you said you don't feel like we're gonna be able to get out of this within our lifetime. This is what got, and you said, how we going? Well, what's the end? How do we get to the end? How is it going to end? Why don't we just leave then? This is what got to happen. This is Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel, this truth, this gospel, and this gospel, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. So we got to prophesy to our people, telling them they are Israelites, and then we got to prophesy to the other nations and tell them that they are heathens, and then the end will come. Then Yahweh shall gonna come back and save us and redeem us. And then the vengeance is gonna be laid on all of the other nations for doing what they did to us.
Kind of precept.
All right,
Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke chapter 4, Salakia, verse 18. It said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor, and have sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and the recovering of the sight to the blind, to set liberty to them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. And that acceptable year is when he come back. You see, but we don't know when he coming back. That's why we out here preaching this deliverance. That's why we're preaching liberty, because they say liberty and justice for all. They talk about freedom.
Right. And everything they promote in America is contrary and the direct opposite of what the Bible is really teaching.
Let me give an example.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Let me give an example.
So do y'all believe? Do y'all believe that besides what y'all doing right as far as teaching, y'all going to y'all people and when y'all get in position helping them with financial stability, and do you think that'll quicken the process of them converting to Hebrew Israelites?
I would say paying for their bills.
Like help? No, I'm saying like not necessarily just paying for their bills, but I'm saying helping them get out of physical poverty, like giving them because that's the first way to get to them as far as faith. Because right now you got people that's homeless and they have no faith. Like they don't even have no faith that they're gonna have the next meal. So if you come to them like, hey, here's another meal, then they're gonna have faith that you're gonna come with that other meal again. Here's some money for the bill for your house. That's giving them faith. And then they're like, well, damn, you teaching this and you
moving this way.
You fulfilling my needs. I'm gonna convert to that. Now, do y'all believe that's gonna speed up the process?
I can see what you're saying, but we not feeding nobody with. He said every word of God. That's the food. We gonna feed them with food that's gonna last forever.
Okay, but I understand that. But what I'm saying though, as far as
of course we do understand that for some people that might speed up the process, but we trying to get something that's more solid than food.
That's right.
And just like
right.
the verse I
But
brought out earlier.
to get them that's more solid than food.
Right.
That's why I was gonna touch on as far as the end game. Now, if what y'all are saying is true, I believe that soon enough, not to be on no cocky shit, but I'm gonna be where I'm supposed to be as far as wealth, as well as us three. So I'm saying I want to be able to, I want to be able to give y'all profits so y'all can, so y'all can really expand this.
The Bible talks about that,
Right. So what I'm saying is, keep doing this, but I want y'all to do y'all part too, as far as like trying to get to that stature. Hey, y'all can keep doing this too, but if y'all do it individually and I do it individually, then we all come together and do that. Then it's gonna be really quick.
I feel that, and I'm gonna make a point. Charity don't necessarily have to be financial. Right. It can be spiritual.
Yeah,
we being charitable right now.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, financial is a big muscle.
Let me know we in captivity. I understand that.
Let me read this real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 4. It says, "Give to the godly man and help not a sinner.
Help not a what?
Not a sinner.
Help not a what?
Not a
So
sinner.
are we trying to convert our people from
We
sinners?
is. That's what we're not gonna give them nothing. See, what happened is that we're pacifying them. We're what you call bribery. Now we're bribing them to come into the faith. Now we want to give them. We want them the spirit to come
And if
upon
it's
them.
for them, it's gonna, bro. The word is gonna draw whoever it's meant for.
That's
It's
right.
not no. Well, look, I'm gonna give you $5 a day. Just come hear the word.
Right.
No, nigga. If it's for you, it's for you.
That's
if it's
right.
not for you, it's not
All
gonna
praise.
hit.
Right.
See,
And
it
guess
hit
what?
your spirit. That's why you've been up here for like an hour talking to us.
Going back to the scripture I brought out earlier, it said prosperity and adversity come of the Lord.
That's right.
So if they turn to the Lord will allow them to prosper. If they turn to the Lord. And going back to what we were speaking on earlier, talking about the curse, because I feel like the curse is a big problem. But I'm going to read Deuteronomy 28:1.
Figure it out, huh?
And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations on the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So if you want to be blessed, you got to hearken to his word before anything, before he allow you to prosper in anything.
Was it Zephaniah 2:1 tells us to gather ourselves together?
Right.
So the more we do that, we're gonna be keeping that
Just
Deuteronomy
to-
21.
Our people are so damaged, bro.
But we still gotta.
And that's what we doing. What do you say? We came to repair the
It's
broken
because they're
hearted.
not turning to the Lord.
That's what we
They're not turning
doing.
to the Lord.
It's what I'm saying is
Proverbs 30.
Can't save everybody. Can't save everybody. It's 2/3 getting destroyed. So just know this. There's 7 billion people. There's 7 billion people in the world. Just do the math. 2/3 of that. 2/3 ain't getting wiped out. Even our people.
No matter what, it's because this is what the Most High wants.
Let me read this real quick too.
All right, I got one after you.
Hey, y'all think he buddy? This is big, bro. For real, this is a hardcore truth.
Oh, it's 8. That's where I'm gonna start. But I got a precept too.
Hey, just read that.
This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7.
No.
Make no tarrying. Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7.
Bring it up.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed,
You don't want to put off day to day.
and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, so you don't want to put off day to day. When you finally hear the truth or hear about Israel, your case may be, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna hop on the next week. I'm gonna really get to it. I'm gonna start keeping the commandments.
Con, let me read
Next week gonna
this.
turn to next month. That month gonna turn to a couple months. Now it's a whole year. Now time going by. That's putting off day to day. So if you continue to put off day to day, when you think everything Gucci, or the case may be, in thy security, you're gonna be destroyed.
He's gonna come back down.
Right. Start turning to the Lord. Say, make no change to turn to the Lord. From now from day to day. So if you're taking your time trying to get right, you're right with the Lord, or the case may be. When you think everything Gucci, or the case may be, he said, in thy security, that should be destroyed. That's right. You're gonna perish in the day of vengeance. That's because you took your time and was playing around with His word. You weren't actually trying to hop on and do what was required of you.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 3. It says, remember, therefore thou hast received and heard, and hold fast, and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come upon thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I come upon thee. So like the brother said, if you keep taking your time, man, you're gonna wake up dead, man.
That's that quickly you was talking about.
Wake up dead.
Wake up dead,
Wake
bro.
up dead.
That's that short time you was talking about.
hey, call me when you get there.
And then I got a scripture, because this was actually humbled me and actually got me really in this truth and actually doing what I need to be doing. So at first I was playing around with it, or the case may be, just being lukewarm. So this is Revelation 2 and 4.
Bring it out.
Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. So your first love is this book. This is your first love. Actually getting everything you had taken away from you back. Your nationality, your heritage. This is your first love. Ain't no female your first love. This book is your first love. This is your female. Wisdom is your female, your wife. This is your first love. So
Hey,
Revelation 2 and 4.
like that brother said, this book, because you're going to get in order, you're going to get in so order, it's like women don't want to be with niggas no more. And I'm talking about that state of mind of a nigga. They tired of that. They know what's going on. Everybody out here buck wild stupid. Women need godly men that's in order. You know what I'm saying? They need things that's what's in, like the Bible said in 1 Corinthians 14:40. They need men that's decency and in order. Not like it's a scripture that talk about how the men that prophesy how they gonna be on the corners acting like a bull in a net. And this what's going on with our people. They acting stupid out here, man. They ain't got no mind. Like I brought it out last week. They like Boosie. They ain't got no mind. People literally, when you look at our people, you like they really don't think about nothing they do now. They just do things. It talks about how they just move with the wind, man. They blown in this way. People over here doing this, they blown on, now they over here. They have no mind.
Right.
And that's what we trying to do. We trying to structure ourselves off of ordinance, law, statutes, and the commandments. We trying to build up a nation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what this ultimately about. The ultimate kingdom, what is gonna come, the everlasting kingdom. We don't want to be out here being choked out in the streets, man. We don't want that to be us. So what we trying to do, we trying to get in order spiritually with the Most High. Like I said, if he there to keep the commandments shall feel no evil thing. Honestly, bro, I haven't felt no evil thing. All praises.
Shalom.
Shalom. So we gonna keep these, like the brother said, this book, these words gotta be your first love, man. It's gonna guard you, man.
Right, so back to the verse, Revelation 2:4. Nevertheless, I have someone against thee because thou hast left thy first love. So when I first heard the scripture, I was like, damn, the Most High got something against me? It kind of hit me a different way. I was like, I got to get right. I can't keep playing around. You don't want to keep playing around with the scripture. Going back to Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Don't put off day to day. Get right. Hey, the time going to come unto thee, and the day of thy security, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to perish. So this is verse 5. Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else will I come unto thee quickly, and remove thy candlestick out of his place, except thou repent. So you keep on playing, you're not repenting, and coming back from where you fallen, he said he's going to come unto thee quickly, and remove thy candlestick out of thy place. He's going to hand you over to a reprobate mind, and take that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding away from you. And now you're going to just be like everybody else in this world.
Hey, you want this one?
Stagnant. So give me Isaiah 30:20, yeah.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
Right, that's what we got right now, the bread of adversity. We got to go through things every day. Every day is a battle. Continue.
And the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Right.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Right, you see your teachers. They out here on the corner right now.
And not only us, these prophets, these your teachers.
Right, continue.
And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee,
Right.
saying, this is the way.
This is the way, right.
Walk ye in it. And when you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left.
Right. So, hey, you're going to hear that word behind you. This is the way. This got to be the truth. Everything makes sense. Everything linking up. That's really the truth. This is the way to go. Everything else didn't make sense before this. Right. Everything else just sounded false, sounded fabricated. It was just for the lies. This is solid.
It was all love.
It's a solid foundation.
Right, all love. That's right.
It was unbalanced,
solid
unequally yoked.
Right.
Hey, and trust me, bro, I was there with you. We was going to church.
I was
With Coach McGee. We was in there.
Trying to break it down back then.
We was
didn't
trying.
understand shit.
Bro, just a quick point, bro. Back then, I don't know if it was just me, but I always was like trying to put shit together. Like, this shit not adding up, bro. Like, man, like it's not adding up. Like Illuminati, all of these, what you call those, Illuminati and stuff, what they call them?
Freemasons?
Bilderberg, Freemasons.
That's there's something like that. Basically,
Oh, you talking
it's
about
like
conspiracy theories?
Yeah, conspiracy theories. I'm like,
I think all y'all was conspiracy theories, right?
basically, like,
Everybody-
what's really going on?
that's
It
the
gotta
truth.
be some shit behind the scenes. But next thing you know what they say, if you want to hide something, hide it in plain sight or put it in a book. And here you go, it's in plain, we see it every day, but it's like, it was locked.
And that was the spirit of the Most High dealing with us.
It was locked.
I ain't never asked none of these brothers that question, but I can tell you a lot of these brothers before they came into this truth, they was up all night trying to figure it out. Like this brother just said, going on YouTube, trying to watch these videos, watching Rex 84, martial law, all these things.
I just came across it. I don't
Right.
even know how I just.
And
that's the
when we
spirit.
saw it, we was like,
Hey, he brought it to us. We were like,
looking up for our people.
he pulling out a scripture every time he
it
say
wasn't even no
something.
second thought.
It's like, that makes sense.
It wasn't even no second thought.
Every time Brother Napalm made a point, I'm like, damn, that shit makes sense, bro. Bro, hold on, bro, that hit. Did you hear that? Hold on. He said, I, the Lord, he create evil, darkness. I'm like, whoa.
Because you know what? We was in that mind state, we always limit God. You know what I'm saying? Because we was like, oh, he all love. Yeah, God wouldn't do that, man.
Then
like
he
that brother
said,
said. He said, I don't want to, what that brother, he clearly said out of his mouth. He said, oh, I don't want to serve a God like that.
Whoa.
He said literally because God gonna judge the other nations, he don't want to serve that type of God. But he'll serve the same God that did that to us though. That don't even make sense.
That don't make sense.
So you know what that, he literally told you that he hate his people and love the other nations. What's up?
They try to have what you thought, yeah, look
Go ahead,
at
brother,
you,
go ahead.
yeah, all right, the Gatorade.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, look, literally, before, I want to just put it, I want to, everybody talk Psalm 95 real quick, just to remind everybody how this earth came. I ain't even gotta read it.
Well, go ahead, paraphrase. Go ahead.
All right, like I said, oh come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation.
Uh-huh.
For he is our God, and he is the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hands.
Right?
Basically.
Right, he is our God. We agree.
Let us make
He's
a
our
joyful
God.
noise to the rock
So
of
guess
our
what? We want your ass to put the damn alcohol down and come out here with a sober mind. And guess what? Hold on. You stepped up, right? We want you to put that damn alcohol down. Because we see you got a spiritual gift. You can quote scriptures. Now you need to get all the way in the spirit. And pull your damn pants up too, man.
No, these
Pull them up.
These kind of wild.
All right.
Now they kind of tight with the balls area.
All right, hey, calm down. We got ladies out here, brothers. Be respectful. All right. But look, we want you to get in a sober mind, man. All right, you leaning on that alcohol to make a fix for you. You need the real scriptures. Well, we all going through it. That's why we out here. Every time we come out here, you're supposed to come out here. You know what I'm saying?
That go back to
I missed y'all last week.
it's a
I missed
decision.
y'all last week.
Like you said, y'all all stressing right, but y'all not reverting to weed and wherever it may be. Y'all not reverting to.
Because he just quoted that we literally put it in the Most High's hand.
All
All right, we put it in His hand. I think I smoke more weed than all y'all out here.
Hey, hold on now,
brother.
Brother, you know how I was moving.
You ain't know.
That's not something. Hey, that's not how. That's I'm not. But you know, I thought I was Pablo Chacon.
Pull him over. There you go. That's how you speak, bro. You speak stuff into existence, brother.
Yeah, that's that.